Hey Aquarius, thanks so much for watching my channel. This is going to be your weekly reading. I'm recording it January 23rd, so we are in Aquarius season. It's your season. Happy birthday. Let's see, we had the new moon on Friday this past weekend. It's a good time to manifest now, so set clear intentions for what you want to draw into your energy. And we'll start with an oracle card today. Trying to think if I have any other announcements. Oh, happy Lunar New Year. We had that yesterday on the 22nd. I think that's it. So let's just get to it and see what comes up. All right, Spirit, show me Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius, please? We have the upper world, 59, which is 14, which is 5. I would look up the angel number 595. There's a lot of blue here. I'm getting something very soothing. It's something soothing to believe in or to think about. There could be like a nice dream that you're going to have this week. These are just intuitive messages. Now let's see what we get from the book. Okay. The upper world is calling you to step into your fully realized self. Clear distractions so that you can move into a higher destiny. Do not fall to the temptation to craft a slightly more improved version of yourself. What you perceive as a problem or an obstacle is in fact the irritation you need to take the great leap. Remember, you cannot cross the Grand Canyon in 2 small steps. Okay. That irritation, like there might be some kind of a trigger. Now this trigger, it's for the best. You're on some kind of a long-term journey. And something's going to play out this week where don't feel like you need to change something that's in your nature or change something about you right now. It's a matter of maybe changing like certain things around you. Maybe it's not changing something about you within you, it's changing things around you. So, like making your environment more conducive to the results or conducive to your progress on this long-term path. That's the message I have for you, okay? Ooh, right away. New look. You might be changing up your look. Okay. Some of you might be getting a new camera or like a phone with a new camera. You have caution. Home cooked meal and a real estate transaction wanted to come up. Home cooked meal, a real estate transaction. That also says new look. So you might be looking at a property here that involves some kind of a renovation, remodel. You might be looking at different types of properties than what you were previously looking at. There's something here with like a real estate and with a new look. So there could be remodeling. You have parents. Your parents might be involved somehow this week with what you got going on. Maybe your parents are involved with this home cooked meal or with this real estate transaction. Maybe your parents have a new look. Time will tell, right? You know, something I like doing like a recap. As the week kind of plays out, sometimes I'll rewatch my videos and see how much actually resonates. It's like at the time when I'm reading it, it's like, you know, I read what I see, but it's different when you listen to the video like after the week has played out and you can like pinpoint all the different things. So if you like watching my videos, maybe give that a try too. If like some of the things you're like, well, I don't know how that's going to resonate. I don't know how that's going to play out. Maybe you could try rewatching the video like once the week has kind of played out and you get a different idea, like a different perspective on it possibly. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Aquarius? Ace of Wands. Well, there's that big old trigger. So the trigger has happened already or is happening now or is going to happen very soon. The Ace of Swords. This is an opportunity to make peace. This is an opportunity to find truth in a situation. This could be someone expressing their honest like feelings of like intimacy or attraction for another person. Someone could be expressing openly about like some kind of creative outlet. They could have a way of creatively like expressing themselves honestly. You have the Ace of Cups, Aquarius. Your readings have been crazy. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. The first 3 cards. Are you kidding me? Your readings have been off the charts. I mean, it is your birthday, so I mean, I hope you get a bunch of blessings here. This could represent all of these different, like, it's like a well-rounded, like, offer of blessings. Like, you have, like, you're feeling good, emotionally satisfied, peace of mind, you're feeling excited, creative, self-expression. You might have romance or passion going on right now. King of Swords. This is you right now. This is you. In your power, full power, 100%, and all these beautiful blessings right here. This is wild. You know, I heard it's going to be a really good year for you, Aquarius. So many blessings. I mean, this could represent a lot of different birthday gifts. This is a lot of like promise. You have so much promise right now, like right at your feet. There's so much it's so much like there's so much promise with what you have here right in front of you. Temperance, okay. There could be something about trying to, if there is a trigger for you, there's a message here of like, try to not react right away. Like Temperance is like, give it a second, give it time, be patient. Try to take a step back and look at the different aspects of it. If a trigger does come along, this could also be Ace of Wands, Temperance. Either you're really like attracted to a Sagittarius, or you're trying to be patient with passion, intimacy, romance. Try like a slow burn. This is like Ace of Wands, Temperance is a slow burn. Three of Cups, oof, under that Ace of Swords. So I feel like this represents some kind of a social gathering for your birthday, or it's something where you're telling your friends some kind of like announcement with the Ace of Swords, okay? The Ten of Cups, man, you're happy. The Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, for some of you, you could have like new emotional feelings with a person, and you see this being a very long-term prospect with the Ten of Cups, like an emotional connection that could really like go the distance all the way. You have the Seven of Cups, so with that dreaming energy that I was thinking of, I do think you're going to have some kind of very interesting dream this week, Aquarius. You're going to have some kind of a dream and there's going to be a lot of blue in it. Or something about like, there's something precious, or yeah, it's like something precious. I don't know what that could mean. You might have a lot of options like that you're considering too. The King of Swords, the Seven of Cups. That's like someone here who's really going over all the different options that they have. And with all of these offers in front of you, you might be saying, you know, let me look at this one now. Let me think about this one. Okay, let me look at this other option now. Like you have a lot right in front of you. Maybe there's a way to look at these options and find a way to use all of these blessings that you have, because it's not just like one blessing to focus on at this time. This is a very well-rounded offer. What's missing is the Ace of Pentacles. So a lot of what's going on here could involve like thoughts, feelings, actions, but let's keep going. I'm not done yet, so I might get the Ace of Pentacles. But the Ace of Pentacles didn't show up with these other offers, so there's something about that with the Ace of Pentacles not coming up. This is about ideas, feelings, like passion. You have the Ten of Wands. I don't know if it's upright or reverse, but he's doing okay. He's handling the weight well. So the thing is, there is some kind of a trigger here, and even though it's not easy, it presents you with some kind of like heaviness. I feel like you can like handle it with grace. Maybe it's not as big of a deal as you think. Maybe it looks bigger than it is, or it looks heavier than it is. Maybe something about a counterbalance. For someone out there that needs to hear that, there's something about a counterbalance. You have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So yeah, the Pentacle energy isn't exactly like on point, but there could be a friend who tells you that they leave their job, or that they're leaving the job. There could also be something where your friends do something and it's a really sloppy job. I don't know. I don't know how that might play out, but your friend might do something and you're like, you look at it and you're like, oh wow, like they maybe they rushed through it. They didn't put much attention to detail. Like it's sloppy. There's something sloppy about it. The Five of Wands, but it's like a friendly Five of Wands. There could be something about a healthy amount of like banter, or like a healthy amount of horseplay. There could be finding a lot of joy and happiness with someone where you can play games together. It could be like sports, or it could be like any kind of games, like a friendly competition. King of Pentacles upright. Okay, well, you don't have the Ace of Pentacles, but you got the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles shows up, right? You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and maybe that's why this Ace of Pentacles didn't show up. Maybe there's someone else who like brings the Pentacle energy to the... Maybe this Earth sign is a counterbalance for you. Or maybe you don't need the Ace of Pentacles because you're stable with your Pentacle energy. Like you feel stable, your money's good. There could be a message for someone out there too, like there's like a certain task that you leave it to a professional, or you leave it to someone who knows that, knows how to do something, because you feel like maybe you'll do a sloppy job or your friend will do a sloppy job. So you're like, oh, I'll just leave it. That person would know how to do it. That King of Pentacles would know how to do that. So maybe you just decide to, maybe you'll hire someone, or maybe like you'll have someone pre-selected to take something on, so you don't have to really worry about it. Tell me about these offers. All these offers for Aquarius. Seven of Wands, Five of Swords. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're being blessed here in different areas of life, because you've stood up to some kind of challenge. You've been under some kind of like analysis, or you might also have like overcome something where maybe you were in a situation where you had to like argue or defend yourself a lot, but like you overcame something here, and it brought you to this place where like you're really like comfortable in your skin, you're comfortable in your surroundings, you're doing well. The Nine of Pentacles, you're doing well. People are seeing this too. People are seeing that you're doing well. Like you have good balance here. Maybe you know how to protect. Maybe you've learned an important lesson about how to protect yourself from like negative arguments, people who always have to have the last word, people like protect yourself from like bullies, protect yourself from challenging words. It's because with the Nine of Pentacles, like it's not really easy for someone to like take from you too much, because you're doing very well for yourself. You're established, you're independent, you're on your own 2 feet, you're self-made, self-reliant, abundant, nice surroundings. And you have some kind of it's like the universe is bringing you all of these blessings right now because you have a way of, what's the word here? It's like a barrier. You've created your own like ways of like protecting yourself. Like before something puts you in a bad mindset or in a bad situation in terms of like word exchanges, like headspace, you have a way of protecting like what you've created for yourself before it goes to that negative place. Like you can handle it. It's almost like a screening process, or like it's like if something comes at you, you like screen it and you're like, okay, well, this is gonna like affect my mind negatively, this is gonna cause a lot of arguing, or this situation, it's someone here who's always gonna feel like they need the last word, or they're always gonna think that they're right. So you have a way of like, okay, well, I'm not gonna let this progress to that point. I'm gonna like nip this in the bud, or like I'm gonna block this, or like say the right thing to reroute this so that it doesn't lead to that. You've done something here where it's like you have a strong mind to prevent that from getting to that point now. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. The King of Cups. The Eight of Swords. You could be thinking about a water sign, especially a Cancer. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could think about them a lot. Could be thinking about like, what if? The Queen of Cups, strong Cancer. The Six of Coins reversed. The problem is like, it's hard to feel compassionate for someone when they don't reciprocate, or when something isn't like, it doesn't feel fair. This King and Queen of Cups and so it's like, you come up in this energy where like you're looking for your emotional counterpart, or you're looking at different like options for an emotional counterpart, or different options involving your emotional counterpart. Take that as it resonates. The problem here is that with the Six of Coins reversed, there's what comes between two people ultimately is like lack of reciprocation, lack of I'm sorry, my cat's in here, and my cat was knocking some stuff around. I was like, where'd she go? The Moon. Yeah, very strong Pisces, Cancer. There could be a water sign here. There's uncertainty or confusion. There's something where a person doesn't want to give. They don't want to reciprocate. It's a little weird. You're looking at options and you're like, two people are looking different ways because there's like a lack of like reciprocation, a lack of like mutual interest, possibly a lack of understanding. It's strong like Cancer energy. Chariot. It's strong Cancer energy. The Five of Wands. Knave of Coins. Could be competition for winning over someone's feelings. Someone like breadcrumbs or something though, like the Six of Coins reversed, the Page of Coins. You might feel like it's confusing because there's a person where it's like hard to have this understanding with them, where they they can get very like confrontational or aggressive when it comes to like money or like paying for things or splitting the bill or like reciprocation, or someone here gets like a little fired up when they're expected to give like half or reciprocate. They don't give much. And it could be because they don't have much. They're not financially stable. They don't have the money to give. The World, the King of Wands, someone could just be like, I'm done with this like player energy, or I'm done with like the impulsive energy. Someone wants consistency, and the problem is that the only way to have consistency is to have like an understanding. And there's lack of that here for some reason. Now we got the Three of Cups here. This could be a friend. It looks like a counterpart, King and Queen of Cups. Maybe your friend is having problems with their partner. Or there's an idea here of just looking at different options with, and with that, it's important to factor in like reciprocation, equality, understanding. Someone here shows up as very resistant to pitch in. Okay. The Six of Wands reversed. Someone isn't getting the attention. Someone isn't getting the victory. So someone might leave a job. If it's not that, someone does something like sloppy here. I don't know. They do something sloppy and maybe they get seen out for like who they really are. The Three of Pentacles reversed. It could be someone who just doesn't cooperate. Someone doesn't cooperate. They're difficult. It could be someone leaving your job. Someone at work could be like leaving. They did something sloppy. They messed something up. They messed something up at work. So they're losing something. Like they could be losing their job. Now there's a difference between this Five of Wands here and this Five of Wands here. The Fool, it's lighthearted. It's lighthearted. The Page of Wands reversed. I'm getting someone might have like a little like snippety thing to say at the end to someone here. It's like that person who feels like they always have to have the last word and like you're trying to like keep this at bay. Maybe you wind up in this energy here where it's more lighthearted. You leave a Page of Coins for a King of Coins or something like that. Like you wind up like you're in a stable energy, or you're with someone with a stable energy, and it's like a healthy amount of like playfulness and there's lightheartedness, and then like someone might come back around to just make like a little snippety comment right at the end about it with that Page of Wands reverse. The problem is with the Four of Cups reverse, the person feels like rejected. It's like, but the thing is like they might just feel rejected, and King of Swords reverse. So maybe you don't want to talk to someone here and they feel a little bit. Two of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's like you see that something's not going to work out here with a person, so you might just not be interested in like talking to them, or you might not be interested because you don't see how it's going to work out here. So they might like get a little snippety with you with something that they have to say. It's like a type of person who always has to have the last word or whatever, but I do see breadcrumbing. I do see lack of reciprocation involved on someone's part here too. It's nice because it shows that you have a lot of options, you have a lot of offers, and you do progress down this emotional path. Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, with this very good, healthy Five of Wands reversed Fool. You feel like someone's a good team player. It's not like someone who you're always having to go to battle with, and it's like a stressful, like, heated battle. It's like, it's someone here where it feels like they're a team player. There's a person who's not a team player, and then there's a person who's a team player. There's a difference. It's a stark contrast. I was told to specifically say that. It's a stark contrast. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Take care.